Oh my gosh, come on in, fellow pop culture aficionado.
Or our moms.
Hi, moms. Enjoy us on the couples couch. We saved you a seat.
We're Tanner and KB Cunningham, a married couple who dish out hilarious banter and spark interesting conversation.
From the wild world of reality TV and the furthest reaches of the internet, we're here to unpack it all. So grab a snack, settle in, and let's explore the fascinating intersectional world of pop culture. Banksy debuts a tree, and a girl drives into the sea. All that today on our Clickbait Culture Stories with the Couples Couch podcast. Hello, good morning.
Hi, welcome to the Couples Couch.
Welcome to the Couples Couch. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, my love. How are you?
I'm good. We have been up early this morning. We have been trying to get things banked before we have things to do this afternoon, and I'm excited. I'm excited
to see a man about a car this afternoon.
I'm going to see a man about a car.
Yeah.
We got little car troubles around here.
We do. We can get into that later, but
yeah,
so that's on the agenda.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a good morning so far.
It has been.
And yeah, I'm excited. How are the stories today?
The stories are like pretty good. Like, you know, weekend stories are harder. Monday night stories, Tuesday stories, like we might be getting somewhere.
Yeah.
You want me to start with Banksy?
Yeah, since we talked about him first, let's bring him up first.
Yeah, so Banksy had debuted a new, well, he confirmed.
Right.
Like, he didn't debut it. Like, if you know Banksy, then he, like, doesn't debut work. He, like, just creates the work and, like, lets it be.
And if you don't know who Banksy is, hi, moms.
Hi, moms.
He's an artist. But, yes, he usually is he moves in silence. Like, his work kind of just pops up overnight, and it's what happened here with this tree in London. So it's a really cool picture. We'll have to post this in our stories so that you can get a visual, but he did confirm that he was behind the mural, which appeared overnight on the side of a flat block in North London. Now, a lot of the people that live in this block, they're like average normal people, and they're now worried that it's going to make the rent skyrocket on their building because Banksy has put this beautiful piece of art on it. And I could see that potentially happening. But the artwork is in Finsbury Park. So what he did, there was a tree it was kind of like a tree in front of a building is what it was. The tree, it had died or something, so they cut off all of its leaves. So it was just a tree with branches. And what he did is he, like, behind on the wall, he painted the leaves kind of. So it looks like the tree.
We'll show you later in a reel.
It looks like the tree has leaves again.
Yeah.
So, and he painted a little person there, and then he took credit for it. And I think it's really cool, but I do worry about it increasing the rent prices.
Yeah, it sucks that people just, like, suck.
Yeah.
I do, like, okay, I had, like, lots of thoughts when you were saying that. It sucks that people suck that you would, like, automatically raise rent because, like, a piece of art. I get that. It is, like, an institution, like, and he's, like, very famous, or they are very famous. I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
But yes.
Okay. I was like, I'm not sure. And
yeah,
so,
no,
like,
fair.
it's easier to use.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But yeah. He is, he's famous. I get it. And I do think people should get flowers while flowers are due, but, like, just, like, pay Banksy for that art and, like, maybe pay him to come and do, like, a talking thing, but, like, let's not skyrocket the neighborhood.
Yeah, true.
Like, yeah, we have enough, like, gentrification.
We really do. And I'm looking at the building, and the building does look a little bit older, which is fair. So I don't know, like, I could see the rent raising prices, but they're gonna have to do some structural work to this building. It looks like to me like the stuff is coming off of it. Like, are they gonna mess up the artwork? Surely not. Maybe they'll just remove it and place it somewhere. I don't know how they could, but
yeah, I don't know how they would remove it and place it somewhere, or maybe Banksy just needs to make merch off of this.
Truly.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really cool, and you know, people don't need their rents hiked up. We're, like, already live in a crisis of that.
Truly. And in the part of town that he did it in, like, from what I read in the article, it's not, like, a very wealthy part of town. So, like, these people are, like, you know,
right.
Like, they can't afford for their rent to be raised because they now have a Banksy on the side of their building.
Right. That's not their fault. They didn't do anything for that. And I get that he probably wanted to bring beauty and new life and saw it as art.
And it is art. It's gorgeous.
It is, yeah. But, like, also, like, tell the building, like, not to do that. You can do a showcase at the building. I don't care. Yeah,
or maybe he should do, like, a show in that specific town, or you know what I mean, like something to, like, support those people. I don't know, because if that happens, that's going to be so sad.
Yeah, it's devastating.
Yeah,
people have enough to deal with than, like, worrying about, like, is my rent going to be hiked up next month?
Right. Truly.
Because of an artwork that I didn't, like, ask to be installed.
Yeah. So hopefully that doesn't happen, but the artwork is beautiful, and we will post pictures on our stories later if you want to see it.
Art is so interpretive. I didn't think it was, like, stunning, but maybe I didn't look at it long enough.
Oh, I just think it's so cool because the tree is bare and he actually made it look like it came back to life through his
Yeah.
art. So yeah, I don't know. I just think like the juxtaposition of like a dead tree behind this like ugly building that now has leaves painted on it to make it look alive, like
Mm-hmm.
things that look dead can actually have life in them. So
Right.
I don't know. I think it's kind of a beautiful
I like
story.
that take.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then speaking of, okay, people making life, do we want to talk about the US scientist and the workout drug?
Yeah, let's.
Okay.
It sounds like a dream to me.
Yeah, so like there's this scientific research, things that are happening right now that are the US scientists are trying to replicate this workout drug and it looks like they're like really close.
Yeah, no, that's what I kind of gathered
Could you
too.
imagine a workout drug? Okay, actually, I try to like be physically active at least like 30 minutes a day, whether that's like taking a walk or doing like strength training or doing something else. So and the impacts of that are so good on your mental health. Will this have the same impacts of working out? Like, is the work like what is it going to be?
Well, okay, so that's what I'm reading. So the medicine, what it does, it actually can mimic the physical boost of a workout and potentially treat couch potato conditions like obesity and muscle atrophy. It can increase muscle growth as well. It looks like they're scientists working at the Washington University. They developed a compound named SLUPP332.
Slept through 3-2.
Right, it's quite a mouthful. I would work on the name, but it activates specialized proteins known as estrogen-related receptors, or if you're a medical professional, excuse me, ERRSs.
I don't like anything dealing with estrogen.
Yeah, but that's what is triggered whenever you're working out.
Oh.
So it could be a really good breakthrough for people.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, I wonder if it'll have like similar effects. Like I know that Ozempic mainly just helps you lose weight. This one
Mm-hmm.
looks as though it helps you put on muscle.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, hey, I'm kind of interested. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm like, that's cool. Like
Yeah. Let's see what the
instead of
trials do.
like I'm interested to see because the only way I know to grow muscle is A to work out
Mm-hmm.
or B shoot up.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And if you can take a pill that is like less hard on your body than like steroids or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, then I think that's could be a really great thing for people who
It
have a
could
hard
be.
time putting on like muscle mass or even
Right.
working out.
Like, could it like protect? And what I'm thinking about, like, as you said that, like, at first I was like, really cautious, but then it made me think about like elderly people.
Exactly, and that's
Like,
what it's geared
mhm.
towards. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know. I
yeah.
didn't read it all the way.
No,
I was
that
just like
it's
fascinating, but
towards
like,
people with like obesity, like
mm-hmm,
people with diabetes, people
mm-hmm,
with heart issues,
mm-hmm.
older people to put
Yeah.
on muscle and weight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So they don't have to drink their insurance. I hope so. Well, then maybe it'll all work out and like it'll be great if we can like do one sector, like science. And we
science.
don't know how science works, but
We have no clue.
we know it works.
Allegedly.
It's all alleged here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's interesting.
Yeah, so we might have some new drugs on the horizon. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens in the drug market.
Drug mills.
Yeah.
What's our next story, babe?
Well, our next story is, and we're like kind of zooting through these, but you're
Yeah.
welcome. We'll have a nice little fast episode. We dropped 3 for you yesterday. You had almost 2 hours of listening. So you're welcome.
Yeah, well, welcome. So today, this second episode might not be as long.
Yeah, and that's okay.
Definitely.
But do you want to talk about, okay, what are we talking
I
about?
want to talk about Kim Kardashian if we can.
Okay, let's talk about Kim and then drive off into the ocean in the end.
Love.
Okay.
Okay, so Kim Kardashian, I saw a Daily Mail headline that she is starting to work with college level athletes for her Skims line.
Look at her.
Look at her. And immediately, as soon as I saw the headline, I thought of the recent news about Tiger Woods. Now, have you heard
Ooh.
about this? So Tiger
A little
Woods,
bit. Share more.
Yeah, so Tiger Woods, whenever he was really young, he was actually in 1996, Nike signed a 20-year-old Tiger Woods for a 5-year, $40 million contract.
Okay, 5
Sounds
years,
like a
40 mil,
lot,
19. Yeah.
but they built an entire golf division from scratch off of his back. And it's one of the longest running, most lucrative athlete partnerships in history.
And
Ever.
has he made more than his 40 million on
No,
this?
but he's finally just been released from this contract with Nike, so now he's a free agent. He
What?
has.
Okay,
What?
keep talking. Keep talking. I'm confused, but keep talking.
Well, he had re-signed with Nike.
Okay,
after,
okay.
After that initial $40 million contract, he re-signed with Nike. He's like been a partner with Nike, but I think he's no longer with them at the moment. So whenever I heard about her signing young, kind of unknown talent, and she's doing it through sport or through basketball, not
That
golf.
makes sense. It's March Madness. 'Tis the season.
Tis the season to do basketball. She is signing like kind of unknown college athletes. One of them's from the University of Kentucky. That's the only one that stuck out to me
Shocker.
because Kentucky.
Yeah. Coach
But I
Cal.
think there's
People are
like
mad at Coach Cal right now.
definitely
I don't understand, but I haven't been watching sports ball. So my Kentucky friends, good luck
it's
in the madness.
yeah. What was I talking about?
Oh, one of the guys was from Kentucky. The other one was from.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. But there's about five of them, and she gave them a Skims contract.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm like, Kim Kardashian is a lawyer, and it would behoove her to like get some of these boys on her payroll, like this Tiger Woods deal, for her Skims line. And I think they were doing loungewear, which I don't really see the correlation, but fine. Other than March Madness, like you said.
Yeah, March Madness. And then, like, honestly, I think about like warm ups, sweats. I think this is also a gear up for the Olympics. Kim also.
She did the underwear.
She does the underwear
year.
for Olympics. I think she'll do it again.
Yeah.
I think she's trying to become a household brand fully.
True.
Instead of sexy brand. She's a household sexy brand.
Yeah. True. I get that. Yeah, because this is her second actually foray into men's like campaigns, I think, recently.
And you know what? They just had on the Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was sometime this year. Yeah, okay, Christmas.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was like sometime, but like that is like athletes.
Yeah.
So you're like, Patrick Mahomes did it.
Right.
These young athletes, they're like,
Nick
Patrick did
Bosa,
it.
they just had him on it. They just had a bunch of like football players actually. I think that's probably what you're thinking of. That's like the most recent like menswear sports campaign that they did. Like Nick Bosa was there, a couple other football players. So now she's forayed into the world of basketball.
The basketball team.
So, boys, what I'm trying to say, if you're one of those five from Kim Kardashian, Skims, loungewear, make sure you're reading your contracts because you are dealing with the devil and a lawyer. So just make sure you're reading the fine print because I could see Kim. She's a lawyer.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't she try to pull some stuff over?
Well, she's always pulling stuff over.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, obsessed with her and like it's who she is.
I'm obsessed with her too, but I wouldn't sign a contract that I didn't have 10 lawyers look at before.
Yeah, no.
That she handed to me.
No, because she's smart.
Yeah.
And she works the system by y'all thinking she's dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, literally.
It's like Paris Hilton.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, I think, Nike to Tiger Woods, I think that's like such a real correlation of what you just said.
Yeah. So hopefully not. I hope, like, especially whenever you think about young athletes, I don't want to see them being taken advantage of.
I don't, because they're already not getting paid. So, like, if you think about the NCAA, I don't know what's, like, changed in the rules. I know that, I think Angel Reese talked about this, of, like, not wanting to go into the WNBA yet because of, like, brand deals and things she's been able to accrue in the NCAA. Where she's been able to like procure that. She's like, I don't need to go pro yet. Like, I'm making more money.
Right, with my brand deals.
And so like, I'd say like also like get your bag.
Yeah, no,
get your
that's
bag
true.
because
maybe she's paying them well and not doing anything nefarious. That's all we could hope for.
Well, that's what I could hope. But like college sports, what I will say, what I know about college sports, especially thinking about college basketball, is that these young people come in, make these schools a namesake, make them great. For what $30,000 of tuition where they go on to be the WNBA.
Right.
So you like literally they didn't get paid anything.
No.
They made like pennies. Technically my first year teacher salary.
Yeah, truly.
Barely. So yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope I hope they have a contract. I hope they don't get too excited and negotiate. Don't hate negotiate.
Yeah, don't hate negotiate.
Yeah.
Have your lawyers look at contracts before you sign them also.
Truly. That's actually, we talked about Better on Blonde earlier. When that person came to her house, she's like, I will send that to my lawyer.
Yeah.
And that I respected. I'm like, that's what I'm just going to start saying to everyone.
No, truly. Anyone hands me anything, I'm like, I'm going to have my lawyer look at this. I'll get back with you.
Yeah.
Don't have one on retention or have one ever. But listen, they don't know that.
You've had a lawyer before.
Have I? Not to my recollection.
I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe not. I'm just thinking about, like, our like wills and testaments and things like that.
Online.
Yeah, I guess it was like just a notary, basically. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. So no, we didn't. But yeah.
Yeah. So we don't know, but hopefully nothing bad is happening, and hopefully she's paying these boys well, and they're gonna get a little fame from this. That's all we could really hope. A little symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, a little leverage.
Involved. Yeah.
And symbiotic to the sea. So this is what we posted on our TikTok / Instagram yesterday. Please go like and follow it. It's the Couples Couch Podcast. And then also while you're there, go to Spotify. And we see you all listening, but like give us a rating.
And follow us, please. That would be fabulous.
Fabulous.
Download the episodes. I don't know.
That is my simple request. I'm actually not a High School Musical fan, but I like Ashley Tisdale.
Yeah, Ashley is good. She's not doing much now at the moment, I don't think, but that's
No,
okay.
she's not actually. Like that's a sad riff, which I won't like get into. But apparently, like she chose Austin Butler, and her and Vanessa Hudgens like aren't friends.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
we
sad.
can dive into that later.
Yeah, that's a different story for a different day. But right now, we're going to dive into the sea because a girl drove off the road and into the ocean.
She did.
So she looked like she was. So she drove into the ocean on Venice Beach. It was just. It was honestly the story just makes me laugh. I don't know why she's running from the law. Maybe the law had her misidentified. Maybe she wasn't. You know,
Because that has happened before to
that
your
has
own family
happened
members. The
to
law has
known family
misidentified.
members. I've had family members that have been like
Literally
identified,
arrested.
and then like they like didn't do anything.
Wrong person.
Wrong person, same name.
Can you imagine? But
That'd be
anyways,
horrible.
horrible.
So yeah, like I'm just saying, like the law is not foolproof.
Sure.
Clearly, we know that this is America. I won't get that political, but
Yeah.
cheese and rice. I think you all know.
Yeah.
But she, instead of like pulling over on the side of the road, this is the part of the story. She drove into Venice Beach. Literally drove her car into the ocean and then got out of her car and was floating. And there was just a slew of people there.
Right.
It was just so like that. That's what actually, it wasn't the police chase.
It wasn't the police chase. It was like the
It,
people.
it was the people there. And like at the end, if you go to watch the end of that video, it's she's like, "You can do it. We believe in you."
The girl in the ocean.
No, these side people watching. Thanks for saying that.
Yeah, the people on the pier.
The girl in the ocean's like finally like swimming to her little life thing.
The life vest. Yeah, so the police, the boat pulls up and they're like, we're gonna throw a raft to you and you were gonna grab it.
And she's like, I'm gonna grab it.
And then there's people on the pier. One of them is the ultimate hype woman. She is just yelling, "You got it, girl. Grab that float. We believe in you. We care about you. You go, girl."
And like, I know. It was great. And that's where, you know, like we love a hype woman.
Yeah.
We love a stan.
We stand a stan.
We stand a stan. And you know what? So we say
I don't stand a Stanley. They're known to have lead in them. Look that up, allegedly.
Yeah, I don't stand a Stanley either. And then there's other things that have lead in them that people consume all the time.
You're better off just drinking out of glass, folks.
Drink out of glass and quit drinking those nutrition shakes.
And honestly, stop drinking out of bottled water too. I know you have to sometimes.
I'd have to drink out of bottled water sometimes. I always lose my water bottles.
The nutrition shake?
Yeah, I don't want to. Okay, I know several people who have like businesses like this, and I just don't know if they know the fine print about what's in their products.
Right. So yeah, again, just read the fine print. That's all we're actually
Go
saying.
to Herbalife and read the fine print.
Oh yeah.
No, it's literally what it is. It's Herbalife.
I know. I thought we were just going to keep it at read the fine print because we talked about contracts with lawyers and then no, that's perfect.
No, I'll just tell you. Go read the fine print on that stuff. I've listened to like podcasts and looked it up. There's like lead contaminants in that stuff. And like, you know what? I know people sell it that I know. And like, just like, I don't know if you know this. Look it up.
Right.
Look it up. There have been lead components. There have been multiple people that have taken like all the way to court.
Yeah.
And because it's not technically the legal serving for the day, but they encourage you to drink 2 a day. And that's where you're hitting like that lead component. I don't know if they've
There's
redone
trace amounts, yes. So there are like trace amounts of like lead contaminants allegedly in these shake products.
And people are like losing their livers.
Right.
Or they were.
If you drink 1 a day, chances are you're fine. But if you drink multiples a day, like they purport you to do, like they want you to do that because you're replacing meals and like
you're replacing meals and you're putting money in their account, which I get. People have to sell things.
But if you're doing multiples a day, like the amount of lead you're ingesting could be higher and could potentially lead to liver failure allegedly and all these other things. So just be careful. Know what you're ingesting.
Oh, actually, that part's not alleged.
Oh, I'm just saying alleged to cover myself. I cannot be sued. I don't want to have to get a lawyer.
Allegedly. Yeah. Alleged.
I've never had one. I don't want to have to get one today.
Look it up. Honestly, like I'll try and find some stories about it and like have like the full facts on it. But like, yeah, 2 years ago, I went to a whole deep dive on it, and I don't know if they've changed their proprietary blend or whatever the nonsense is since then. But yeah, just be careful out there. People aren't always selling you what they think you're selling you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that is true. That is true. So just be careful. Look at what you're ingesting. Read the fine print on things. Seek advice.
Seek advice. Seek advice. You don't have to do it on your own. Honestly, like successful people have people that they seek advice from.
Truly, all the time.
Seek advice. Seek counsel.
Seek counsel. But yeah, that is all of our stories for the day.
Yeah.
It's kind of fast but fun. Fast and furious.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Exactly.
Are we Vin Diesel?
I hope not.
Same.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are the Fast and Furious. Those were our stories of the day. We really hope that you have enjoyed listening. We will be back tomorrow with more clickbait culture stories. Go ahead and follow us on Spotify. Give us a 5-star review. leave us a comment. We'll go to our Instagram and our TikTok and follow us there as well at the Couples Couch Podcast. Thanks so much for listening.
Love
We
you.
love you.
Bye.
Bye.